our younger guys.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and we're kind of thin in the offensive line that second group. So, yeah, I mean, it's you can't really gauge it by that. I mean, whenever you're going against the best players, to me that's what you gauge. You know, improvement on. So we'll see.
Coach Spurrier made a comment after the scrimmage that he said Clowney's looked good. So he kind of blurted out there he might start. Have you given that any thought?
Sure.
Starting?
I mean, I'm going to play the best players. But there's a bunch I'm going to play that opening game. And depending on how we configure our front, will depend who starts. So we'll see. I mean, he's getting better. He's learning how to use his hands. Most kids come out of high school, that's the one thing they don't know how to do. He's gotten better and better and better with it. Again, they play off of talent in high school. When they get to college, you got to play off of fundamentals. He's getting better at it.
You started a three-man front. Would it be Devin, Melvin, and Jadeveon?
Don't know yet. Hope we don't have to start three-man front. We think a lot of these guys are some of the better players. So having four of them on the field will probably be advantageous to us.
How is Jadeveon taken to instruction? Is he pretty coachable?
Very coachable. The three things about him that you would never know, when he was being recruited. Number one, he's very humble. Number two, tremendous competitor. And then number three, I mean, he wants to be coached. He comes up and he says, "Coach." He wants to be coached. That's one of the reasons he came here, because I told him. I wasn't gonna call anything. You're gonna get coached. And so he wants it. It's very impressive to me that a guy with maybe the recruiting, whatever y'all do to him in recruiting, and all that stuff, but he really, he wants to learn. And I've been very impressed with him.
How's the D tackle spot next to Travian? How's that shape up right now?
Building a lot of depth.
Yeah.
Building a lot of depth. All those guys bring different things to the table. Yeah. So, and again, depends on who you play.
Brad, what's the one thing that Jadeveon has done on the field that made you go, wow?
He has tremendous acceleration. When he mentally sees what he needs to see, he can really accelerate to the football. And that's, I haven't taught him that. That's something that's God given. That's mom and daddy right there. But he's tremendous acceleration, and again, and he'll play physical too.
You talked several times about showing Chaz Sutton clips of Cliff Matthews. Is Chaz developing like you wanted this fall?
He is now. And, again, the whole thing is staying injury free. If you stay away from injuries, you can improve. It's hard to improve if you're not out here on the football field. And he just had injuries during his career, so hopefully we got him healthy now for a long time. And I've been really pleased with what Chaz is doing. And I think he can be a tremendous football player for us.
Where the Dixons figuring in right now?
Redshirt.
Both of them?
Well, G. I call him Junior and G. Junior's the big one. G's the little one. But G's got that leg, it's like a stress fracture. And Junior, they're just not ready yet. But they're going to be good players. I coached their dad in the early 90s. And he got here, he was kind of rough around the edges out of the junior college. And they're really going to be good. And it's just some guys that their time comes at a different time.
At that D tackle spot next to Travian, has anyone particularly impressed you at all? Or
They've impressed me with different things.
Yeah.
All the guys compete for that spot, bring different things to the table.
Have you noticed Surratt stepping up in his second year, maybe being more adjusted to the program?
No, he's had a good camp, but he's sitting there with a lot of competition. Right now I'm starting to whittle it down, trying to get 4 guys ready to play that opening game. And if you're number 5 on that list, maybe you don't get the reps. That's the reality of this time of the year. With spring practice, early in preseason camp, it's everybody's competing. But when you start getting within about a week and a half or so to the game, now it's whittled down to who's going to play, because you got a game plan you got to teach, and you got to make sure they understand it. Because the most important thing is that we're not patting everybody on the back, getting playing time. We're winning this ball game. Division I football, and I believe this my entire career. Division I football, the winning is what's fun. That's the fun in Division I football. Division II, my son coaches Division III team. They build a lot of character and all that stuff, but it's winning in Division I. I understand that completely. We make sure our guys understand that.
Where's Kelsey Quarles fit in?
Oh, he's right in the mix. He's in the mix. He's one of those guys that brings a different thing to the table. Brings a lot to the table. Yeah.
You had a chance to look at any East Carolina film yet? Their offensive front.
Yep. believe it or not, I didn't just stay on vacation all summer.
Good to hear.
So
What have you seen from them? Anything that's jumped out to you?
they get the ball out quick. You can't sack them. I mean, they got sacked 15 times in 13 games last year. You try to knock balls down, just make them throw it in a hurry. You know, and that's just the reality. I mean, at the end of the game, y'all, when we're upset because we didn't sack the quarterback a bunch of times, but you don't get this guy. 15 times in 13 games is amazing. I mean, he just catches it and throws it, catches it and throws it. That's what they do. So we have to affect the quarterback. If we can get him on the ground a few times, it'd be great. But we got to affect the quarterback, make him throw the ball high, throw the ball around us, move in the pocket a little bit, and knock some balls down. And that's what this is very similar to Southern Miss last year. I mean, I don't know how many times we get that guy, maybe once or something. I mean, you can't get there. I mean, it's just not going to happen. You could have, named Lawrence Taylor up there 5 times. I mean, you can't get there. The ball's gone.
Is Kelsey still working at both D tackle and DN like you told us a week or so ago?
Yeah, I mean, he's really more of a tackle right now.
Yeah.
And maybe in the spring I'll kind of do some more in with him, stuff with him. I think we may have jumped the gun a little bit. I did have him there for a night or two, and so, but he's going to be fine.
If you had to play a game this week, who would start that D tackle spot?
I'd let you know the day we play. I mean, really, they all bring something different to the table. And again, East Carolina is a team that likes to throw it around, so we've got to make sure we manage our pass rush, effectively.
What about Devin? Obviously, everybody's talking about Clowney's all camp. How's Devin been done? He's made the progress he's expected to make?
He started out kind of slow, and I challenged him about a week ago. I said, you need to pick it up, make some plays. And he did. Devin's a good football player. He's one of those guys, doesn't appear to be running fast, but he's gaining ground the whole time. He's just so long. He's 6'7", and can run. He was a state triple jump champion. Vertical's like 38. It was pretty good recruiting. Measurables aren't in the cornfield. You don't want to nose.
Very good.
I have to ask you.
It's 5-star.
Did his numbers went down toward the end of last year? Did his production go down, or was it just a different?
No, we were doing a lot of 3-man rush. He was dropping a lot. That's somebody asked me that last year. I said, did you not watch the game? We just played. He said, he's not getting the quarterback enough as much. I said, well, yeah, drop it and cover. 3-man rush. I'm not being smart when I say
No, that's fine. No.
But I mean, we play. He was our drop guy. Now we've gotten to the point we can drop off a bunch of guys. So it's not just him.